is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This 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 is extreme.
You got anyone you want to call out in the heavyweight division?
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that Hassan Piker. I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring?
No, in real life. I'm going to stalk him and become obsessed with him and wear his makeup and his dresses and use his skin as a coat like the ancient Irish did.
Well, that's your winner, Sam Hyde!
Bloody.
Hey, Rebels. Hey, Jack. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Give me that.
Might as well go for a sword and nobody hurts and nobody cries. Might as well go for a sword and nobody drowns and nobody dies.
Hey, Grim. I had a friend that every time he did acid, he'd see little people like that running around. Oh, you saw lizards, Grim?
Might as well go for a sword and nobody drowns and nobody dies. Might as well go for a sword. It's better than slander. It's better than lies. Might as well go for a sword.
No, I never saw lizards. Jaguars, Glass Cities, and peyote.
Might as well go for a soda.
This guy's tripping balls. Fucking A. Hey, everybody. Hargrave is in here, but I got a thing that somebody sent me. Hold on, let me find it here. Things gonna be a little janky because when I'm alone, I ain't got nobody to talk to. So, but I'll figure it all out. Yep, somebody sent me this. So that's where he is, I guess. I guess we'll start here. Hold on. Okay. I got a couple Bigfoot. I got one that we haven't seen yet. And then I'll replay the one where he gets with the girlfriend last night because a lot of people don't watch the game night. So we'll do that too. So first we'll play this. Oh.
What is happening?
That's a good one, Rebel.
100,000.
It's like one of my pit bulls got white hair, but he's got black skin underneath.
100,000 of you beautiful bastards. We did it.
This is when he goes visits his family.
You guys, you're not just subscribers. You're not just disciples. You're my family. And for this massive 100K milestone, I'm not just going to fight a bear or start a fire. No. Today, I'm doing something special. I'm taking you home. You're going to meet my other family. But I can't show up empty-handed. Not for my 100K special. I need a gift. A glorious gift to show them how successful their son has become. Berries are for amateurs. I need something high-tech. Something that says, I'm a big shot vlogger now. Bingo. Look at that magnificent bastard. A magic meat cooker.
This is what he burns down the forest with later on.
Coast is clear. Time to liberate this magnificent meat machine. Be the wind. Be a big, hairy, clumsy wind. Shit. Does human magic have so many? Fuck.
He made it look like a
This
kettle
gift is
for
a
minute.
real pain in the ass.
Yeah, he
They
forgot the
better
grill
appreciate
gas
this.
too.
This is for you, Mom. This is to show you I'm a big success with a fancy meat box. My dad's
With
gonna
a
hate this
fancy
thing.
meat
He's gonna
box.
say a real fire is better. Wait till he sees the flamey knobs on this thing. My sister Beatrice is gonna be so embarrassed. And my brother Barty, oh, he's gonna love this thing. He'll probably try to hug it. I'm home. And I brought a present.
Oh, Foot, you're all dirty. Are you eating properly? You look thin.
What in the hell is that piece of human junk?
Did you also steal the propane tank, or is this just a big, useless metal box?
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Look at his brother.
You're famous.
Somebody screwed a
See,
human.
Barty gets it. He's my only real fan in this family. So are you going to make that piece of garbage work, or is it just a lawn ornament? 1 second. I forgot the magic fire juice. Be right back.
Fuck, his dad looks like
shit,
mine.
I can't believe I forgot the fire juice. Aha. There you are, you beautiful bastard. Holy hell, this thing is heavier than my dad's judgment.
I have returned. With the sacred canister.
You have no idea what you're doing, do you?
Of course I do. I'm a barbecue expert.
Yeah, right.
Whoa. It's hissing at me. It's angry. The biggest fire!
Big
fire, big fire. Watch and learn, old man. Shit. Okay, maybe a little too much fire juice.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he burned his dad's back.
You
and his
idiot.
shoulders.
You magnificent idiot. I told you a real fire was better, you goddamn disappointment. You singed my ass hair.
Oh, Foot, your father's majestic back fur. Are you okay? Wow. I am just so surprised this happened. Truly shocking.
Big fire again. Do it again, Foot. Oh, the
shit.
gift is well done.
Oh, Foot, all this vlogging, your father and I worry about you. You're not getting any younger.
This isn't a real life, Foot, chasing imaginary
He's a
internet points.
stupid
You need to focus
streamer.
on something that matters. You don't want to end up as nothing. It's fun and all, but
You wanna
what's
be
the
Johnny
long-term
Somali.
plan? You can't just keep setting things on fire for strangers on the internet.
Well, that was something. Family drama is exhausting, eh?
It's good to be home. At least my stump doesn't judge my life choices.
Oh, shit.
Well, they have their opinions, I guess. But you know what? The most important thing is that Barty believes in me. You guys believe in me too. All 100,000 of you.
And speaking of believing, Zorp promised that now that we hit 100K, he's going to take me for a ride in his UFO.
But for now, guys, that's all for today.
Yeah, we saw how that ended. And then we got him with his sister. Boom, 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 boom.
All right, so quick update. Zorp and Kevifibian, the weird-ass frog squirrel thing, went on a family bonding trip
Courtney.
back to Zorp's home planet or whatever.
They basically left me here alone with my thoughts. It's a dangerous place for me to be. So now I'm bored as shit.
Place is too quiet now. Ugh. No weird alien humming, no slime trails all over my rocks. Ugh. Fuck, that burns. Tastes like poor decisions and future regrets.
There's some great lines in this one.
I've stolen so many goddamn picnic baskets I could open a wicker emporium. What the hell am I supposed to do? This is getting sad. Wait a minute. I got it. I know exactly what to do. It's time to pay a little visit to an old friend. That's right, you bastards. We're just heading over to the next valley. Time to go fuck with that yee ass Yeti.
Sasquatch means smelly human, by the way.
He thinks he's so cool in his damp, musty ass cave. Probably sits in the dark licking moss off the walls. What a troglodyte. This liquid courage is working. I'm gonna sneak in, replace all his
Skunk
favorite
people,
rocks
too,
with
we used to
squirrel
call
shit,
'em.
and leave a flaming bag of poop at his door. Classic. Okay, we're in his territory now. This whole valley smells like wet farts and arrogance. Gotta be quiet. There it is, the bat cave for assholes. All right, time for some prime, top-tier harassment. Holy shit. Okay, abort the mission. Change of plans. The Yeti's not there, but someone else is. Fellas, are you seeing
Dumb
this?
bitch.
Oh, holy
Oh, yeah, they
fuck,
smell
she's
like hood
hot.
rats. Fucking,
That can't be his girl, right? No way a slob like him could pull that. She's got structure. And she's not actively trying to merge with the shadows. This is a goddamn plot twist. Hey there. Couldn't help but notice you from over there. You're not the usual grumpy asshole that lives here. She's smiling, boys. We're in.
He's my brother. I'm just visiting. You must be the Bigfoot he complains about.
His sister. Oh, this is fucking perfect. He complains about me, huh? I bet he leaves out the part where I'm charming as hell and way better looking. So I'm gonna go ahead and call you Yeti Betty.
Yeti Betty!
What's a classy broad like you doing hanging around a dump like this?
And she's strong. My God, this is the total package, fellas. Oh, look. Some lost hikers.
Oh, they look so fragile. You think they scare easy?
Oh, shit,
I know
he's
they
like
do.
him.
Yeah. Okay, so you come from the left with a high-pitched shriek.
And I'll circle around and knock a tree over behind them after they start running. Box them in with fear.
It's working! They're gonna shit themselves! That's it.
You're a natural at this, Betty. A furry, white-furred agent of chaos. I love it.
So after all that terrorizing, how about a nice, relaxing swim?
Oh, shit.
Are you sure you can handle it? This water looks cold
Hey,
enough
Sauce.
to, well, you know.
It's gonna shrink your dick.
Shit, that's cold. Okay, you were right.
This is way better than my original plan of just being a dick to her brother. Turns out his family isn't a total loss. She's probably not even cold. What a show off. Fellas, if you're taking notes, this is what peak performance looks like. Unbelievable. For a Yeti, you're not so
Yeah.
bad, Betty.
You're not so bad for a Sasquatch yourself.
Fuck yeah! Okay, we're gonna go check out the local flora.
Fucking get a room.
Fuck yeah! Ugh. Oh God! Well, that was productive. The local flora has been thoroughly investigated. So, my place is way better than your brother's damp ass cave. Just saying. Got a great stump.
Oh, yeah? Prove it, Sasquatch.
Challenge accepted. You heard her, boys. She's coming back to my crib. This is happening. Okay, maybe should have rested for a minute before doing cardio. Holy hell.
See? Paradise. Way better view than dank depression. I even got a surprise for you.
A surprise? I like
Downtown.
surprises.
Yeah, it's a special rock. A gift from my little alien
Oh, he's in
buddy
the shore
Zork.
of the fucking
Said it was a
stone.
de-stressor. We're about to get real de-stressed.
Behold,
You're gonna get stoned.
the stump of champions.
He hides
And
it.
right here is the good stuff.
Zorp called it a de-stressor. Smells even better than it looks.
Hey, Timmy.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Your turn.
Whoa.
It smells like my thoughts are yelling at me.
I love
Everything
that.
is breathing.
Smells like my thoughts are
The
yelling at me.
trees are breathing. The ground is breathing.
My fingers know the secrets of the universe.
Look, a forest puppy.
Oh, God, the forest puppy.
Forest puppy.
It's so beautiful. We have to pet it.
Okay, so
Hey,
things escalated a little bit with the forest puppy.
The puppy told me it wanted this.
I bet
I mean,
it did.
who are we to deny the forest puppy its final wish?
Oh my God, that's good.
Best date ever. Ugh, what the fuck happened?
Oh, they ate Bambi's. I think it was Bambi, actually, Grim.
Holy shit. Okay.
She's sleeping on his stump.
She's still here. At my stump. Oh, fuck. Is this a relationship? Do I have to, like, ask her how her day was? Every day. Oh, no. I gotta go.
He's
I have to
panicking.
fucking go now. This is a tactical retreat. Operation Ghost Protocol is a go. Don't look back. Don't look back. She might have woken up. Oh, shit. She's probably a clingy sleeper. I'm so fucked. I'm a legend. A goddamn legend.
Fucking idiot.
I did it. I just had sex and it felt so good. Okay, now for the important part. Got to send the post hookup text. It's got to be smooth, confusing, but also leave the door open. It's an art form. They saying we might go to war. It's crazy because ever since you left my side, I've been at war with myself. I don't know why, but this Iran shit got me thinking about how I ran from your love. Hope everything is good with you though, Shorty. Be safe out there. How fucking smooth is that? I ran from her love.
Oh, shit.
I ran. She's gonna be so confused. Her yee ass brother's probably gonna hunt me down and beat me up now, so that'll be a fun vlog for next week. All right, before I get hunted for sport, I gotta say something. Seriously, thanks guys for the support on the merch. It's been insane. There is still more merch left if you want to check it out. The link is down in the comments and the description, as always. And speaking of support, I just checked the subscriber count. There are 114,000 of you now.
There are 3,000 subscribers.
All right, now that the sappy stuff is over, next video we're doing a Q&A. You guys.
He's going to do a Q&A. They're usually not that funny, but I'll go over here to this. That's why you don't do a carnival in India. This shit looks crazy as fuck, man. Fuck. Well, you're going to be hearing my dog snoring because for some reason they upgraded the software on my headphones and the noise abatement thing's gone now. So you'll be hearing him snoring. Check out this lady freaking washing her car. What the hell? She already did the engine. It's like she shot somebody in it or something. This goes for CG if you want to know the truth. Less talent they have, the more pride, vanity, and arrogance they have. All these fools, however, find other fools who applaud them. Oh, this is great.
No immigrant will be able to send money to their countries of origin. If you do not have legal immigration status, you can't send a single dollar home. This isn't a warning, it's happening. Now the Remittance Control Act kicks in tomorrow morning, blocking all money transfers without valid U.S. documentation. Trump declared during his announcement, illegal immigrants have been draining $150 billion annually from our economy. That ends tomorrow. The numbers are staggering. 42 million immigrants send money overseas, supporting 800 million family members globally. Western Union, MoneyGram, Zelle, all blocked without a real ID or valid social security number. You're cut off completely. Banks must verify legal status before any.
They got to end that shit. And today they ended that just because you're born here, you're American. That's bullshit. He also stripped legal protection for 500,000 Hades that are in there eating everybody's pets and shit. Courtney's like, hell, dear. Oh, you haven't seen him around, Courtney? Now she's just spamming it. Maybe she's broke. Here's a freak. They're all planning on leaving now. They hate America so much, they're all going to leave. That's their next move.
I renewed my passport yesterday because I'm getting the fuck out of America.
Bye-bye.
Yep, I'm getting a one-way plane ticket to go somewhere. Europe, most likely. I renewed my passport yesterday.
Goodbye. You can go.
Fuck out of America.
Take your whole buddy who's with you, too. Dude. Oh, look at this winner. Oh, 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 the fat man coming. What the fuck? You're not 12 anymore, buddy. He's not as fat as EBS. We got as much bullshit rolling. Look at this fuck. I'd kick him so hard he'd roll into the wall. God. Oh yeah, this Fauci motherfucker. He's been a criminal.
We're talking about probably the most horrible scandal and scam ever perpetrated, not only in the name of science, but in humanity and in all history. Today is December 7th. And I was 12 years old when the attack on Pearl Harbor came. And I remember World War II very well. And it's a very significant day today because I see an incredible parallel between what is going on in the so-called AIDS epidemic and what happened in the years preceding and resulting in World War II. The great lie of Hitler.
Later on, Courtney.
It's amazing. I think he would envy the job being done by members of the National Institutes of Health.
Oh, no problem, man.
And even
I should
the
have did it
media,
before. I forgot. We're on the second
especially
channel.
in this country. And I will put the lie to the individuals of the NIH,
This is
particularly
why he didn't
Gallo
go to
and
jail.
Fauci and
Because the
Hazeltine and
people that
Essex
were doing it were all
and the
old
rest
and boring like this guy. Nobody paid fucking attention what they were saying, all the shit he was up to.
Just a point of clarification. The poll behind you, behind our ranking member, it adds up to 110%. Just wanted to clarify, is it meant to add up to 110% or is that an error? Yeah, I do.
This is from a Quinnipiac poll that was
Can't even say
held 2
Quinnipiac.
weeks ago, and this is
Dumb
the data that was
retarded.
provided. There's a wealth of information, including information about Donald Trump's falling poll numbers, so you should take a look.
Yeah, which is more bullshit. He's more popular now than he's ever
The
been.
gentleman
you
yields,
bitch.
and it still adds up to 110%. That's a
Duh. How the fuck do they get in Congress if they're that fucking stupid? I don't understand that. Even this Muppet's starting to wake up.
I'll be honest. I have literally no problem with Donald Trump using the DOJ to go after. Look, if Zoran gets elected and he literally says we will defy federal law, then he should be indicted and charged for
Nepo
sedition.
baby that was in a Disney movie.
DOJ should go in
his
and
mom
remove him
directed it.
and federalize the city if they have to.
He's a Muslim fag,
Listen,
which
with
makes no
federal law,
sense.
I don't care what the left and the liberals say. I've explained this a couple of years ago. You may as well be France arguing about the state of the American government. When these socialists, these commies, these far left people say, well, you're arguing for fascism. No, you are not part of what we are talking about. We over here are talking about the United States of America. We have laws. We have a federal government. The laws that were passed say illegal immigrants get deported. You in New York, as a system of governance, are saying you will violate American law. Well, then that's called sedition.
Right.
And we will send in the DOJ and Donald Trump to arrest you for sedition, remove
Listen,
you.
he's talking
You will lose your
normal.
authority, creating a crisis where the federal government's going to have to federalize your city and have new elections.
Not the first time
And if
either.
the next guy comes in, says, we too will violate federal law,
Do
they
it
say,
again.
okay, let's roll. Sedition again. But if the Republicans are unwilling to do
A
this,
group of
then you
illegal
just lose.
immigrants you got
Because
there
the
all
left
voting.
has,
They
if
made it
we
legal
keep
for them
playing
to
this game of
vote there.
pendulum swing, what do we get? The pendulum swings to the right, and they stop and they say, slow down there, Democrats. The pendulum goes left, and they go, quick, smash all the windows out. Then it swings back to the right, and they say, stop. Basically, every time the Republicans win, it's a timeout. And every time the Democrats win, it's Move smashing and burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to end that. It's time to say fuck you. It's not a timeout. It's a stop your bullshit. Anybody fucking retard? Because this is what it was like when I was growing up. There weren't no fucking liberal bullshit.
The 1980s in America, when the dream felt real. This wasn't just nostalgia. It was power, pride, and prosperity. Gas, less than $1 a gallon. You could fill up your tank, grab a Coke, and still have change from a 5. Factories were booming. Jobs were everywhere. People were buying homes, cars,
Yeah, fuck
TVs,
them pool
and living
rebels.
like it mattered. The economy was strong. The middle class was rising. Hard work actually paid off. And
He
people
wears that
believed in their
fucking hat and
future.
he's bald as
American
a
brands
fucking
dominated the
baby's
world.
ass.
Ford, Levi's, IBM, Nike. You didn't have to explain what made in the USA meant. It spoke for itself. And the culture? Rock was loud, movies were bold, and everyone had a Walkman. Arcades were full, malls were packed. Life moved with confidence. It was a time when flying felt glamorous, shopping felt exciting, and the whole country had momentum. America didn't just survive the 80s, it flexed, it produced, it innovated, it led. Those were the times when the United States dictated style, fashion, music, and the rhythm of the entire world. If you wanted something, you just started, and everyone believed that everything would work out. Were the 80s the last great American decade? Tell us in the comments.
Man, fuck all that. That's defeatism if you start saying stupid like that. Oh, this is from Jack again.
He negotiates at the ATM. He tips with coupons, then asks for change.
70s, I think, was the greatest
He doesn't
music.
celebrate
Well,
Christmas, but he
80s was
installs a
good.
parking meter on
90s
his
was
roof
even good.
just in case. After his meal arrived, the waiter comes over and asks, "Is anything all right?" He still clips the ridges off coins just to stay up on his skill set. He's already suing this channel. When his son asked to borrow $20, he accepted and lent him $10. His favorite movie is a few dollars more. He's never seen it, he just likes the title. His hands have been rubbing together for a fire and a lawsuit. He causes traffic jams when there is loose change on the street. When he goes shopping, companies write IOUs to him for his purchases. Around other Jews, he's Jewish. Around everyone else, he's white. When he loses a debate with another person, he calls them an anti-Semite. He's been kicked out of 109 bars and still blames the bars. He blesses bagels before slicing and debates you on which schmear is kosher. He is the most Jewish man in the world.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I forgot the end.
I don't always drink, but when I do, I keep the glass, the napkin, and the receipt for tax reasons. Stay frugal, stay suspicious, stay kosher.
Bling. Oh, this is great. This guy don't look like much, but he comes on fire.
Capitalism is bad. I don't like it.
Yeah, really easy for someone to say that grew up in a really nice house in one of the best school districts in
I know,
Texas.
but it's
Who has the rent paid for, that is able to go to Europe and on a whim with their sister, who's able to do girl math, who's able to be fun employed. Yeah, it's easy to say that the system's bad when you're doing that because you've never had to work for it. You never got to actually see what happens when you put in the work and get benefits and actually have a little bit of responsibility and actually build something or do anything. You've grew up in privilege beyond privilege beyond privilege beyond privilege. It's only the people who speak like you that grew up in a world where you've never had to do a single thing in your life. So I don't want to hear about that. What a joke.
I'm sorry. I just wish everybody had like.
I wish a lot of things. Wishing doesn't get. You try to create the best systems possible. This doesn't matter. Oh my.
Gave him a fucking aneurysm. Fat boy's gonna die from that. Oh, this guy, man, he's got all kinds of clip. This dude, who the fuck is it? White Ghost, I guess he is.
Nobody likes the angry, sassy black woman. That's why she's not married, and that's why 85 to 90% of black women is dying alone, single, or by themselves with their grandbabies, playing in their pussy, drinking wine. Granddaddy, when you buried a black man, he got 3-4 hoes at the funeral fighting over. Buried a black woman, she by herself with her kid, lonely. She been by, cause you can't tell her nothing. She sassy, too much mouth. Bitch, shut up. This is why I say sometimes you gotta slap your woman in the mouth. Like granddad and them used to do grandmama, and nobody called the police. Everybody in the house just went in the room, and they go in there and fuck like Cassie and Diddy did after the hallway fight. Fuck good after you slap the shit out of her. You didn't mean it, but you meant it. And you swear you ain't gonna do it again, and y'all do it again. And y'all fuck to make up, like ain't none happened. That's been traditional American marriages. Work fine for them.
Oh, man. I don't know if that's sexist or not. That's pretty raw, though. Oh, here's another base.
Y'all got a minute? I got some gossip. Come on in, close the door. Jasmine,
in the car.
Folks like you. No, baby, they pushed you up to be their mouthpiece, honey. They needed somebody who would sit there and disrespect and dishonor the office of the president of the United States because they didn't have the balls to do it. So they pushed you up there and you fell for a hook, line, and sinker. And then you actually turned around and thought them folks like you and wanted you to represent them. And you've shown that you have no decorum, no honor, no respect.
I thought everyone knew how shitty and evil communism is. Oh, how wrong I was back when Gamergate started in 2014. Actual fuckhead calling themselves commies. I couldn't believe it. I can't believe what the fuck's going on, man, either. What the fuck? Are these people retarded? They go to school. When I went to college after the Marine Corps, I was shocked by how stupid everybody was. And every teacher in there, they thought they were a smart ass, would want to use me as an example. And I had this one economics teacher's going, there's a hallway full of kids and there's 12 gold coins and they throw them out in the hallway and then everybody's supposed to fight over the resources. And then he tried to use me for an example. I told him, you're such a fucking loser. There isn't just 12 coins. You can make up whatever the fuck you want in this environment. You can create in this environment. You make what the fuck you want out of this life. I came from the ghetto and I got the fuck out of it. And you can stay there and rot and fucking rot away, or you can get up out of it. It's called free will. Everybody's got it. And all this bullshit that they're trying to feed you that you're going to be taken care of, you're not going to get shit. It's going to be just like it is over there in Russia and every other communist country. The fucking mayor and then those fuckheads in top, they all get taken care of, and we all eat shit. Just like in the real world here. There ain't no magic place where all of a sudden all our rights are going to be taken care of unless we're going to heaven. Right here on this earth, it's a shithole, and you got to deal with it and make your own place. And there ain't nobody going to help you or take care of you, and anybody who tells you that is full of shit and they're lying to you. Wake the fuck up. Fuck.
Respect. They didn't want you representing them, baby. They just pushed you up to do the shit that they were scared to do, and you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Jasmine Crockett.
And now you're sitting up there licking your.
She got a couple $1 million out of it
and
in some $1 million homes.
No, baby,
So she
they
made out.
used you, and then she's angry because the president could have called me.
Never had no
You're finding
kids.
out you're not as
Never
important
been
as you thought you
married.
were. Take some of the air out your chest, okay?
That
Go
bitch had
chill
the
out,
mouth to say
rebrand,
that
and come
he
back
had
to
to
who you
fucking
really
ask her
are.
before
A
he
private
bombed
school
Iran.
educated girl from suburbia. All right? The lashes and lace front crew, they pushed your head up and they made a fool out you, baby. That behavior, You think if I got a congressional seat, I'll be in there with AAVE and Ebonics, or do you think I would have some decorum? Because there's a time and
History
place for
Channel's
everything.
a shit.
Anyway, listen. Speaking of not sticking to what's right and sticking to your guns and not standing on business, did you know that Simone Biles lost $22 million endorsement with New Balance because she was pushing for men to be in women's sports? And she attacked Riley Gaines. Yeah, she lost that.
I wear New
Stand up
Balance.
for
They're the
what's right,
best
baby.
running
Even
shoe.
if it gets hard, you got to stand up for what's right. Because standing up for what's wrong, it's going to bite you in the ass every time. And this time you got an expensive bug bite, a $22 million bite, because you put your foot in your mouth. And I hope you ain't have on your New Balances when you did it, baby, because they done snatched that shit right off your foot. Lily Tino. Child, they say Lily Tino might be facing fines and jail time for going to that bathroom in Florida and taking pictures.
Oh, that's
As
that
he should, though.
tranny dude.
As he should. I got a
That
couch
likes
that's
going
big enough
around
for three.
acting
Lily
like
Tino,
he's
Simone
insulted when
Biles, and
people
Jasmine
say
Crockett, come sit
dude.
y'all ass down and get y'all shit together.
At Walt Disney.
And last but not least, quit trying to pit me against Candace Owens. I like Candace. Even if I don't agree with some of the stuff she's saying, I don't want to counsel her. I'm not the Candace 2.0 or the new Candace or Candace replacement. My name is Key. Okay?
Yeah, she's got a YouTube channel. She's pretty cool. She's got her shit together. Here's our favorite fucking.
Billy Badass tries to save his homie from the cop. Ends up getting cop blocked and sent into the depths of friggin' shaking fake dusty ass hell. What was he doing? Taking his shirt off so everybody could see his soy titties? Instead, he scores a cop block-a-doodle and end up going down as one of the greatest Ludacris Cam moments of our time. No pun intended. And now a word from Ludacris.
Get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
Billy Badass tries to save his.
Fucking idiot. Oh, this guy. I'm not. Fuck him. We'll play him some other time. This is a classic, an oldie.
He will never be president of the United States.
He had a really good chance to be different and really have a chance to change things, but he doesn't do the work. He's lazy.
Even if Donald Trump did win all of the toss-up states, he would still lose.
We talk about him every day, and we continuously bash him.
He's not going to be the president. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States.
And we better be ready for the fact that he might be leading the Republican ticket next. I know you don't believe that.
Donald Trump will not become president.
At least I will go down as a president.
Worst.
Constitution of the United States.
So you're in charge of Joe Biden too.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Yeah, you don't hate these people enough. Mark Cuban looks like an aging lesbian. Trump owned all the motherfuckers, and they're saying he's going to run again. I'll vote for him again. I think it's bullshit. You know what they did to him, and that none of them are going to jail. And it all the shit's right there. All you got to do is look at it. All the evidence is there. They planned it all out and did it, and we're all supposed to be too stupid to see it. Fuck these folks. Check out this. He signed an executive order today to house 6,000 homeless veterans. Because fucking piece of shit Gavin Newsom, Nancy's nephew, he took this place that's been there since the Civil War for veterans, a village like where they had a hospital, a movie theater, restaurants, everything, and he turned it over to the fucking illegals. And now he's going to tear it down and do some other bullshit up the land, probably sell it and make money. So Donald Trump signs an executive order today.
Donald Trump just signed an executive order that would house over 6,000 homeless veterans. And guess how he's planning on paying for it? He plans on redirecting the funds that had been allocated to house and give services to undocumented immigrants. This executive order, which establishes the National Center for Warriors Independence, is a facility that's going to be addressing the homeless crisis that we have of our veterans.
Oh, Newsom's a piece of shit.
West Los Angeles at the Veterans Affairs campus, where there just so happens to be a huge influx of homeless veterans. But the amazing thing is, not only is he planning on housing these homeless veterans, but they will also be providing substance abuse treatment along with support for employment to help these veterans rebuild their lives. This goal is
the largest thing of veterans is in California because of the weather, I think. And they took advantage of them all.
So remind me, we got a
Wait till you see this.
A crowd full of children, and they just put a sign on the door talking about close at 8 o'clock for maintenance. I hope Irene come get they pussy ass. They knew what the fuck they was doing talking about maintenance. And look what time they closed. From 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. They seen all us coming in this bitch, and they seen us, we blight. Now they want to serve us no pizza. Yeah, Iraq, come get that ass off this counter. Fuck wrong with them. Iraq gonna bust the motherfucking windows down. Huh? No, we ain't fucking. They knew they seen us coming in here and gonna want to put a sign up there. Bitch. It's all us black folks, they put a sign on it talking about they clothes. Stupid. So remind me, we got a crowd full of children.
Whole crowd cheering. Oh, here he is again. And we'll do some more Steve Hyman.
Don't you say anything about police brutality?
When the last time police done killed a nigga?
It happens a lot.
I'm a guy that's big on statistics. Police shootings, and I want people to really hear me, homie. Police shootings, killing the unarmed nigga is the least of our problems in America. They ain't shot no nigga on his way to school. They ain't shot no nigga getting off work. They ain't shot no nigga in a high visibility construction vest. They ain't shot a nigga in no suit. They ain't shot no nigga with his pants pulled up and his shirt tail tucked in. They ain't shot it. Police brutality is small compared to black on black homicide rates.
No, they don't want to hear that.
Police brutality is small to the 73% of households that are headed by single women. Police brutality is small compared to only 36% of black children can read on or above their grade level. Police brutality is small when you got over 2 million children in the United States of America who suffer from hunger. Nah, homie, that's the least of our problems.
It's bullshit that we even have those problems. We got money to give away to everybody fucking else. We can't fix our own problems. That's some bullshit. We got Ginger Billy here.
Y'all check out my new truck. This is my
Skip Flag
Tesla
Day.
Cybertruck.
Never skip
and it
Flag
is
Day.
100% truck game. Now, although we did spend a lot of time, money, and effort on the development of the stealthy look and raw power of the Tesla Cybertruck, we did not cut corners
He just
when it comes
respected
to
my
safety.
shoes. I had to throw my
As
life
you can
away.
see here, by our technologically advanced airbag system. Unlike them ancient airbag systems that all them other vehicle makers use that'll punch you in the face, this technologically advanced airbag system in the Cybertruck allows your face to gently ram into the steering wheel. We're gonna do some off-road in the Tesla Cybertruck. Ain't nothing. Go off-road. I just realized I lost my tailgate. Y'all check out my new truck.
Fucking
This
psycho.
is my Tesla.
This is nuts too. You don't hate the mainstream media enough. Like Oz said. Trump held 96 rallies in 2024. CNN aired only one of them, Butler, PA. Never forget, Democrats wanted you to witness Trump murdered by a headshot on a rally at live TV. Just to shut the fuck up and not do anything. Same thing they did with Kennedy. They did it in public and they wanted us to fucking be scared by it all. These people are sick monsters. Oh, this broad, we talked about her last week. Natasha Bernhard. She's the one who said that the laptop was fake news. Well, they went out and they studied her background and they figured it all out. What a piece of shit she really is.
24. Bertrand pushed the suckers and losers hoax. She also pushed the fine people hoax, which was taking the president's words purposely out of context. And then last October, and I believe this is notable, Natasha Bertrand published an article in Politico from the intelligence agency. She said that John Ratcliffe was speaking without any evidence when he said Iran was attempting to undermine President Trump's presidential campaign. And then we, of course, found out that was absolutely true. In fact, the Biden administration declassed an intel report which said they had high confidence that Iran had done exactly what Ratcliffe alleged.
Yeah, you ain't shitting,
they did
rebels.
run an influence campaign to hurt President Trump's candidacy. In fact, we know the Iranians tried to take President Trump's life. And so this is a reporter who has been unfortunately used by people who dislike Donald Trump in this government to push fake and false narratives. She should be ashamed of herself. And that's not what reporting is. Journalism is trying to find the facts and the truth. And this week we saw
them,
this
it's to
same
try to
reporter
make us
being
think
used
what
to
they
push a
want
fake
us to
narrative
think.
to try to undermine the president of the United States, and more importantly, the brave fighter pilots who conducted one of the most successful operations in United States history. And I think the American people fully know.
I don't like that
this
they're trying to
operation-
use these pilots as a way to get back at this bitch for her crimes. She did crimes. Don't say because of these pilots. Fuck that. Fuck that. Just get her for the crime she did, and don't use us for excuses. Just fuck her.
Adam Schiff is not only a stone cold, hopeless loser, but he's one of the most corrupt, one of the most shameful, one of the most heinous individuals ever to serve in public office in America. And everything he's devoted his life to has been debunked, discredited, and discarded. He literally represents the face of failure. His sole achievement in life was fighting a losing war against Donald Trump, and now President Trump is in the White House, and Adam Schiff is the leader
Adam
of
Schiff, he had a best friend that used to contribute millions of dollars to the Democratic Party, and they caught him and put him in jail for shooting up black male prostitutes with heroin and killing them at his house. And anybody who spent the night at this guy's house died except for Adam Schiff. And then there's this hotel called the Independent Hotel, and I guess all kinds of shenanigans were going on there, but nobody talks about that. These people are all monsters. I don't care what side of the aisle they're on or who they pretend they're with. All creepy fucks, man. They wouldn't be there if they weren't.
a dying and dethroned movement. This is, I mean, it really is amazing. Think about what the Democrat Party is fighting against. What are they trying to stop? Adam Schiff is not only...
They're just trying to do their thing. They want to be able to be corrupt. They're taking our tax money. They're having a good old time. And nobody was stopping them. And everybody was involved in it. That I guess they had like both sides enough to where they could keep it hidden. Adam Schiff checks early life section. Yeah, fuck, man. All I know is Adam Schiff needs to be put in a hole, wood chipper or something, because that guy, man, the shit he's been doing. I got pictures of him with fucking the weirdest shit going on, and nobody says nothing about it or cares. The Standard Hotel, that's what it was. Look that shit up. Google that, Adam Schiff in that hotel, and you'll see some crazy shit, man.
Man, let's stop this narrative, man. That only rich white old people voted for Trump. You see it? I even got vote for felon t-shirts. You understand? You know why I voted for my man? Because he's the only one talk about men. Only talk about men. Everybody else is single women. It's women with children. That don't make this country move. Men make this country move. We the ones paving roads, building bridges, doing plumbing,
laying pipe.
Fire department, police, stop it. Stop it. I'm a straight black man, 43, from Washington, D.C., man. Stop it, man. I know what's up. I am not fooled by the shenanigans. Send them all back. I can't go to somebody's country without documentation. I could just chill over that junk. And then they mad that black folks ain't engaging until they protesting. Man, stop playing, man. Man, stop playing. And every black folk that's still voting Democrat, you about as dumb as you look. How you still screaming for the same equalities that you've been voting for since 1955?
Yeah, where the fuck is it got you?
Since Martin Luther King. It's
Martin Luther
2025.
King's in the ground,
black folks
gone.
still screaming my equalities. Guess what you should have did? Took your ass to school. Guess you should have did? Paid attention to school. Guess you should have did? Tried harder. Not be a follower. Be a leader. Be something other than a goofy, a gopher, a fall for anything.
Grifter.
Job mind right, yo. You can feel how you feel about old take money. Built like that. But I know what's up, man. Man, I'm shouting out the whole Republican Party. I'm shouting out Donald Trump. God bless America and everything that come with it. Yeah, this country have done tremendous damage to my people. My mama, my grandmama, even
we
my
don't cry about it.
from
We went
Savannah,
to work.
Georgia. So trust me, I know. But at the same time, I also know that when we was out there, when we was fighting, when we was getting abused and everything that came with it, we were still doctors. We were still lawyers. We were still pediatricians. We were still firefighters. We still had our own Black Wall Streets, no matter what they try to do to us. So stop the cap, Grow up, get your mind right. And everybody screaming about this protesting, we ain't tripping. My voice to y'all, black folk, mind your business. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Let them Bammers get what they deserve. They voted and thought it was going to affect us. They thought that we was going to get deported. How we going to get deported if we black Americans?
That shit made me crazy when I first saw it. I was like, holy shit, this guy's not nuts. He's smarter than fuck. He's like most of the people I know in my neighborhood.
Do you think that this person is a patriot or a traitor?
That dude's a fucking fat.
Why do you say that?
I mean, just look at him. He's a fucking communist. This guy wants government-owned grocery stores. If you support government-owned grocery stores, then you're a fucking retard. Tell me an instance where the federal government has ran a business or done something better than an American citizen. This guy isn't even an American citizen. He was born in Uganda. He came here 8 years ago and he wants to be the mayor and he wants government-owned grocery stores. If you walk into a CVS, you have to ring a bell to unlock the toothbrushes. If this guy becomes mayor, you're going to have to ring a bell to unlock the Tic Tacs, to unlock the Coca-Cola. Everything's going to get stolen. Everyone's going to go out of business. The country's already ruined, but it's going to be even more ruined if this slimy little rat
only those
wins.
cities
I
are
say
ruined.
vote Eric Adams, deport this guy back to wherever the fuck
out of
he
the
came
cities,
from.
man.
And he's a fucking fat.
If you don't, when they
Plain and
fall,
simple.
you're going to be
Do you
trapped
think-
there, and it's going to be fucked up. I'm going to play this beginning again.
That this person is a patriot or a traitor?
That dude's a fucking fat.
Why do you say that?
I mean, just look at him. He's a fucking communist. This
He's a fucking faggot. And he's probably like 1 out of 100 there in fucking the city. It must suck to be stuck in New York. You know that? Like some poor bastard like Finn or somebody like that. Holy shit. Yeah, you're right. Only the major cities, man. And some of them like Detroit, they're not playing this shit. We got like 1 or 2 crazy looking bitches, white, fat bitches, unfuckables with fucking miscolored hair that are on the corner, and we ridicule them and throw shit at them, and they usually leave after a couple hours. They tried to do one march a couple years back, and the mayor and chief of police got a bunch of cops and beat the shit out of them all, and that was the end of it. Yeah, the cities are going to fall, man. Oh, you know what? New York is London now. That's what we were saying the other day, because they're going to start having the stabbings. They already got people getting lit on fire. I mean, and the cities are going to fall first. I mean, wake up. And I don't like you're saying that they're going to fall first before like something else is going to happen. No, I think the cities falling is a natural occurrence. It's going to happen because the cities were fake anyways. We should have been forced into those small cramped areas that they set up to make it easier for them to control you. It's all about control. I think that I've driven all over this country, man, and I'll tell you what, it's empty as fuck. You could fit everywhere. Probably 3/4 of this country is empty from what I've seen from driving around, doing the stupidest shit from edge to edge I've driven. And before there was GPS, I had to drive. And then I had to learn how to use that stupid thing. And it told me one time I was on a freeway and I was on this stupid dirt track on this farm, and these cows were getting in front of me and trying to kick my truck. All I know is there's room all over the place, man. Not just where farms are. I'm talking about just nothing. You drive down the roads, down the freeways, and there's just nothing on the sides of the roads. For miles, there's nothing. So it's crazy for them to even say that. And it isn't that there isn't room for these people. It's that they're illegal. That they came in legally, like everybody else who had to come in here. Like my great-grandparents, when they first came here from Canada, they had to come in here legally. They couldn't just come here. Especially since they were Native American. They didn't want them fucking here. They had to prove that they were worth something. They had a job at Fisher Body. My great-great-grandfather and his wife was a teacher. And that's how they carried on. You couldn't just walk in here. And why the hell are you able to now? It makes no sense. And it's an embarrassment and a kick in the face to all the people who did. You ever use a Thompson map? I never heard of that designation. What the hell is a Thompson map, Grim?
Who's in control?
I know
Who was in charge of the CDC that was controlling and telling our government to shut down small businesses and what they recommend for the mandates and the vaccines and Pfizer and all? At the time when COVID was being enacted, I'm going to read off the staff of who was in charge of this CDC. The director of the CDC was Rochelle Walensky, dual citizenship with Israel. She's a Jew. Deputy director of the CDC, Ann Shawalchik, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. CDC chief of staff, Sherry Berger, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. CDC Chief Medical Officer, Mitchell Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Dual citizenship with Israel,
I'd say we're
Jew.
by design.
CDC Director of the Washington office. This is pertinent to the topic. We're talking about COVID, right? Yeah. This is pertinent to COVID. So
I love you, Jennifer.
Yeah, please. So Director of the CDC of the Washington office, Jeff Rezek, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. COVID SAR, Jeff Zaints, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. COVID Senior Advisor, Andy Slavitt, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Assistant of Health Secretary for Human Services for our country, the Assistant of Health Secretary, Rachel Levine, transgender, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew.
I ask that you hold off.
Nobody in our government should have dual citizenship with anybody. That's stupid and weird and retarded.
That your comments
It's
are out of
common
order.
sense.
She's asked you to stop.
Fuck that, don't
The
stop.
chair has.
You said two. There's nothing wrong with two. It's not derogatory.
Exactly. Okay, keep on going. Head of Pfizer vaccines, Albert Bourla, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Pfizer chief scientist Michael Dost, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Moderna chief scientist Tal Zaks, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. BlackRock, everyone know BlackRock? BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. I said we're willing to sacrifice our ego, our reputation,
You have 19
and our lives. Yes, ma'am, and I love you. And I appreciate your patience. BlackRock president Rob Capitale, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. The CDC chief medical officer of Johnson & Johnson, Joanne Waldstreicher, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Chief medical officer of Merck, Michael.
The ones you're not allowed to fucking talk about, they're the ones in control of you.
The World Economic Forum.
Oh, you ain't shit.
That's what we're talking about. That's not talking about who's in charge of
Christopher, you need to stop.
the media.
Oh, he went from COVID to the media to the bank. Go on. You'd probably go on for days, but what's that going to do? What's it going to change? Ain't going to change nothing because they're the ones in control of everything. And you're not allowed to talk about it. And if you do, then you're crazy. You're a conspiracy theorist. You know what kills me is in the past 10 years, all the conspiracy theorists are all becoming true. They're changing that too right now. They're trying to say that the way we were taught how World War II went down, that's wrong, that it was something completely different. And I think that that's bullshit. I'm not even going to listen to that crap. It's fucking nuts, if you ask me.
This is why I'll never support ICE or deportation. At the risk of doxing myself, I wanted to show y'all my hometown. All of these businesses are Latino owned. If the Latino community was removed from my hometown, then over half the population would be gone, and so would the businesses. We'd only be left with Walmart, McDonald's, and a bunch of factories. They didn't come here to take. They came here to build a future for themselves and their families. These are our friends, our teachers, our construction workers, and business owners. I don't feel like it's fair to...
Ladies and gentlemen, did you catch that? Because I caught it real quick. And for those of you who didn't, let me explain. In other words, did you see what she did when she talked about illegal immigration? She went to the Latino businesses, as in her mind, she thinks that it's only Latinos and Hispanics who are illegal.
Check this shit out. This will blow your mind.
Else. That is insanely racist and the biggest generalization ever, because not every Hispanic or Latino is illegal. And to prove my point, let's look at who ICE is snatching up. And this is on the ICE page. You have a Russian illegal, an Iranian illegal, a Ukrainian illegal, and an African illegal.
Homeland Security investigation bust in Los
The largest
Angeles.
number have been Chinese.
X,
you don't know the truth.
36 Chinese and Taiwanese nationals were arrested for being illegally
They
present
wanna
in
get
the
the fuck
United
out of there,
States.
man.
Video shows them here detained, handcuffed, and being loaded onto van.
See, people don't realize that there's this thing going on right now where it's who's going to hit the bottom first, us or China. And I believe that both sides are trying to fuck the other over. And you can see it everywhere. They got fucking great big places blowing up over there left and right. And they're saying that the people are mad because they're getting laid off. But I ain't buying that, man. I think that it's a little bit of both. Chinese spies. Yeah, they're everywhere, man. And we got spies over there too. I just watched a thing about how these idiot spies were using the exact same fucking software that these spies were using in Iran that all got caught. And it was like, if you're going to do something, why the hell would you be doing the exact same thing template that these other people were using that got busted? And then the Iranians told the Chinese what was going on. So the whole Chinese network all got taken down. And it's just like, God, who's the stupidest ones? And then they just caught these 2 Chinese spies in Michigan and Ann Arbor bringing in that mold to kill all our food off. And that isn't the first time. And then the cartel just got caught bringing in enough fentanyl to kill 3 million people. They're going to do it in Florida. This shit's starting to get real, man. People better stay frosty and keep on their toes. So that guy's point is, it isn't just Mexicans that are here. It's every other fucking race. But I heard that the Chinese were the largest number that they just caught. Check this out. Barron Trump borrowed $10 million from Milana.
Barron Trump borrowed $10 million from Melania. He spent $8 million. When Trump found out, he didn't blame him. Instead, he gave him another $5 million. You want to know why? First, he gave free lunch to 23 low-income schools. He donated $3.5 million anonymously. This helped over 40,000 kids get a meal every day. He even went to schools in Chicago and Detroit to eat lunch with the kids. Teachers say he's the quietest and most sincere donor. Second, he built housing for 200 veterans. He spent $4.2 million on 2 small communities in Texas and Florida. The projects hired vets to build the homes, solving housing and jobs. At the opening, he said, "This isn't charity, it's responsibility." Third, he set up a youth mental health fund. He donated $2.3 million to offer free counseling for teens. The first projects started in New York, LA, and Miami. One mom wrote, "This money saved my son's life. That's why Trump keeps backing him. Because Barron isn't just wasting money, he's spending it where it matters most." What do you think about Barron Trump's choices?
He's a fucking stud, man. When he told fucking Biden, "You're gonna get yours at the fucking thing," that was insane.
Black fatigue is when I can hear you 10 miles away in Walmart with your 5 fucking kids. Black fatigue is when you have no home training and you have no idea how to act in public. And a lot of it is culture. I've been in the hood. I've been in the fucking schools and the projects where I was the only white girl there, and I can 100% guarantee you that it's culture. When majority of y'all know someone who has been unalived by another Black person, way more than any instance of a Black person being unjustifiably unalived by the police, that's Black fatigue, as well as donating to Carmelo Anthony and Rodney Hinton Jr. When you aren't able to hold your own community accountable, that's a problem. We're not going to sit here and act like this is new now, because now white people are speaking out, especially when we've been told for so long privilege, whatever the fuck that means, for something no white person alive today did, and no Black person alive today has experienced.
Barron is a monster.
Is no way that y'all thought that we would be quiet for this long. You know, having us on our knees, kissing BLM's feet, still begging for the reparations that you are not fucking owed because you did not go through what your ancestors went through. Nobody cared about race until you started blaming white people for all of your current problems. We're just done tolerating it.
Boop. Oh, this crazy haired bitch. As soon as you see somebody with that hair, man, run. Just don't even try to reason with them or anything. Just get the hell out. Especially if they got a nose ring, man. That's another warning.
I'm not even a Republican.
She's got
but
him
every
both.
time someone on the left opens their mouth right now, like, I am this close to becoming a Republican. When I hear the words "no human is illegal" coming from a group of people that more than likely own fucking passports, like, I'm this close to putting a MAGA hat in my cart. Like, I am trying to be reasonable. Okay? I am trying.
We don't want you on
I
our side,
have very
babe.
leftist views. Okay, I don't like guns. I believe in trans rights. I believe that if you're a consenting adult, you can do whatever the hell you want to with your body. But when you start replacing words like mother with birth giver, and you see people like Gavin Newsom calling his own wife the first partner of California, like, I can
he's like
feel
9 feet
my
tall.
soul applying for an NRA membership. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
do it all the
traditionally
time. You can find him
leftist
on
views.
Facebook
Okay,
for
I
$200.
recycle. I believe in
People
clean
are that
energy.
stupid, they
I
don't realize
believe in
what's
healthcare
going
for
on
all.
around
I
them.
understand and acknowledge that racism is alive and well in America today. But when I ask for something as simple as border security and you start throwing out words like racist and fascist and bigot and authoritarian, I start Googling where to buy a fucking F-250. And I don't even like trucks. I hate trucks. I would never drive a truck. But the way you guys are acting is
Well, then you
literally
wouldn't ride
making
with
me
me,
want to do
bitch.
something so cringe, like fly a giant American flag off of my front porch. And don't even get me started on 4th of July. Oh my God. Every time that a leftist says that they're not celebrating 4th of July or that 4th of July is canceled, I promise you another piece of American flag clothing gets put in my cart. I mean, maybe at this point I should thank you for reviving my patriotism, because every time you open your mouth, I become more and more of a patriot for this country.
Hell yeah. One fucking loser at a time. Yeah, I've been wondering this too. Tom Holman's asking what the fuck's going on because he don't get it.
What the hell's the matter with everybody up in Congress? People are dying every day. ICE is arresting 3 times as many criminals that the Biden administration did. We're taking public safety threats and national security threats off the street every single day. We got over 600,000 illegal aliens with criminal histories walking the streets of this country. We got less than 5,000 deportation officers. This should be a no-brainer. The more resources we get, if we get this bill passed, we got more agents on the road. We buy more beds, we get more transportation flights. More agents means more bad guys arrested, taken off the streets of this country every single day. Every day we arrest a public safety threat or national security threat. This makes this country much safer. Who the hell would be against that?
Iranians, man.
And I get irritated, I get pissed off because I'm sick of meeting angel moms and dads. You want to talk about family separation? They buried their children.
Crazy.
So I've done this since 1984.
Yeah,
I've worked for 6 different presidents.
You think that Larkin or
no one has had the success of the Trump administration? We got the most secure border in the history of this nation today.
They're crying because we're telling them to get the fuck out of here. They never should have been here in the first place. They're trying to use fifis against us, man. This is emotional blackmail, man, and I fucking ain't gonna put up with it. Neither should nobody else. Fucking.
My Gen X is practically unbreakable. The lawn furniture could eat you alive. Vending machines sold cigarettes to anyone. Yes, even kids. No ID, no problem. Car designs basically encouraged secondhand smoke. We were trapped in rolling ashtrays. Dodgeball, that was less of a game, more like a full-on war. We walked miles to school, rain or shine, while our parents were off working. Come summer, we risked third-degree burns just going down a metal slide. Yep, people smoked in restaurants, too. We grew up in a cloud of secondhand smoke. Playgrounds had zero safety features.
This shit killed me, that motherfucking thing. We got that thing going so fast, people would be breaking their arms on it all the fucking time. I can't believe that they let us kill ourselves on that thing all the time.
Somehow, we survived. When the street lights came on, that was your signal to go home. No phone call needed. Imagine eating pizza with a creepy stuffed animal staring into your soul. No computers at home meant our handwriting actually looked good. While our parents were grinding at work, we took care of the house.
But everybody
we covered our textbooks with grocery store paper bags, DIY style. Streaming didn't exist, so we actually paid attention to real life. Did you live through all this?
I lived through a lot more than that. I mean, that's why I tell people on here, man, go out and touch the fucking grass, man. You're crazy. Oh, fuck. If you haven't seen Bernie Sanders on Joe Rogan, you got to go check it out. Are hundreds of thousands of fentanyl victims separated from there? Yeah, you're right. That's why I played that Primus song, Lord Fentanyl, on here, because fuck, nobody fucking cares. And they're doing this on purpose. And they're saying that it's because of the opium wars that they were embarrassed by us in England back then. So this is their revenge against us. Fuck you, for one thing, just like with the slavery shit. We weren't alive, you motherfucking slanty-eyed retards. Number 2, fuck you, man. They're retarded for what they're doing. Everything they do, they're trying to fuck with us, and we got to end their bullshit.
Have y'all seen Bernie Sanders on the Joe Rogan Experience? If you haven't watched it, then I highly advise you go and look at it, because it just shows that Joe Rogan was right. When it comes to talking for 3 hours straight, you can bullshit somebody on a 30-minute podcast, but for 3 hours, you're going to slip up eventually and show the world who you really are. For example, at some point during the podcast, Bernie Sanders brings up how he doesn't like the fact that Elon Musk donated to Donald Trump. He was like, Joe Rogan, I'm telling you, Elon Musk, he donated to Donald Trump. He basically donated to get this position. And then Joe Rogan was like, hold up right there. How much money was donated to the Kamala Harris campaign? And then Bernie Sanders was just like, I don't know. It probably was a lot of money. And then Joe Rogan was like, no, it was $1.5 billion.
He did.
They donated $1.5 billion. You're mad at $200+ million that Elon Musk donated to the Trump campaign? They donated $1.5 billion to Kamala Harris, and she still lost by a landslide. And then he was like, oh, no, you got good. Look, I'm not here to argue. I'm just saying you're the one to do it. Look, man, you can't bullshit people for 3 hours. You're going to slip up. That's why Kamala Harris didn't want to go on the Joe Rogan Experience. Because she knew if it was an hour, she could get away with it.
He was great on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Have y'all seen?
Oh yeah, Tennessee made some new laws. Everybody, they're on my list now. They weren't for a minute, but I got family there, and it's them in Texas and Florida. But Florida's getting too full.
Laws going into effect July 1st, 2025. Tennessee, children can no longer use cell phone during school hours. Next up, schools and teachers can be sued using a child's preferred pronouns or parent consent. Tennessee, did you know that Tennessee has an education?
Oh yeah, but we got to try.
They will give you $7,000
to wake these fucks
so
up.
Your child can go to a private
not to
school.
grift while we do
Well, now
it,
you know.
because that's the hard thing. People fucking don't realize,
in
man.
Tennessee, done on children between the ages of 9 and 17 is now a felony. Teenagers, if you cyberbully, your license will be suspended for 1 year. Dismantling DIE. Now all state agencies in the state of Tennessee has to dismantle anything relatively close to DEI. If you didn't know, sober people were being arrested in the state of Tennessee.
Wait, because you're saying that you haven't been to Atlanta. Atlanta is worse than LA and San Diego, where I lived. Atlanta, they also got these stupid fucking sobriety lanes, they call them. They just pull you the fuck over and go through your shit. I couldn't believe it when they did it to me when I was in Atlanta. And I was getting ready to fucking swing around and get the fuck out of there. And they're like, no, they'll fucking look. And there was like a whole line of them just hanging out. And I go, this is some bullshit. And I didn't have nothing on me because I was a Mormon, but I just thought, it was like, fuck you. It's none of your business. But they checked everybody. And I was like, what the fuck? Go ahead, look around. I go, we ain't got shit. Fucking weird, man. And then the traffic there, I lived, if I walked to work, it took me 45 minutes to get to work. If I drove my car, it took me an hour and a half. That's from the fucking traffic. And they yelled at me if I rode my bike there, the owners. They're like, dude, you can't ride your bike. People will kill you. And some motherfuckers were throwing like 40 ounces at me and other shit as I was riding one day. I was like, this place is fucking insane.
Now, police officers have to keep a record of how many sober people they arrest. Tennessee, the blood alcohol level has been lowered. It was once 0.20, now it is 0.15. Y'all just drink at home. If your driver's license has been suspended in the state of Tennessee because you have 8 points, Tennessee has now lowered this to 4 points so people can get their license back easier. Like and share this video, and
that's some awesome shit, man. Tennessee's fucking woke. I was there one time because I had this girl, and it was my cousin's girlfriend, and she was gonna lose her shit unless somebody took over her payment on her fucking car. So I said it was a truck, and I took it over, and then I was taking weed down there, and my brother-in-law had a bar that he owned, but he doesn't own it anymore. I didn't know. And there were these other people that owned it, and I went in there and I was hanging out with them, and next thing I know, the cops were outside going with dogs at the trucks, and they're like, fuck that, you're staying here all night. And I'm like, cool. And then they took off and left, and I got rid of my weed and went home. But fuck all that. Check this shit out. Fucking Canadian. Yeah, we know you do. You're the main cyber bully. Oh yeah, if you can't prove that your money's legal, when you get fucking pulled over, you're fucked. You got a bunch of money and you can't say, oh, it's for this or that. It's gone. Going to their kids' college they happen to be on. This motherfucker, man, this is some crazy shit. What's that? Hargrave does that, but uses money on his cock for e-thoughts or ladyboys. Probably coke. Oh, yeah, Mel Gibson. I don't know if you guys heard about this. He went off the nut, man. Totally.
Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass have already proven their incompetence and poor leadership during the Los Angeles wildfires. Now, as we experience rampant lawlessness and civil unrest, it's never been more clear they're unable to respond effectively and responsibly during calamity. Whether it's sheer incompetence or outright malevolence, the reality is stark. California's in a state of turmoil, and I ask my fellow Angelenos, why are Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass still in office?
Why?
How much more of their destructive decision-making masquerading as leadership are we going to tolerate? It's time to take back our community and our state and put the power and the privilege in the hands of competent leaders whose goals are to protect us and the way of life this nation was founded upon and promises to offer. That's all. Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass
are losers, commie fucking pieces of shit. Oh, you're gonna love this.
The pastor's wife said, what?
Ain't no man want no stank puss, and ain't no woman want no little shrimp peen. Let's be real in God's house.
Yeah, let's be real in God's house. The Bible says that we are to remove filthy, profane, vain, frivolous, useless speech from our mouth. The Bible says our words should be encouraging words, edifying words of love, kindness, compassion, strongholds, and building up the body of Christ. Obviously, you haven't read your Bible, because how is this conducive to building up the body of Christ? This by far is the most disgusting, flesh-feeding, ear-tickling trash I've ever heard come from the pulpit, and such language has no place in the house of God.
Amen.
And if this is how you speak in the church, I can only imagine what comes out of your mouth in your day-to-day life. And again, we wonder why so many women in society today have corrupt minds. When you have female pastors, first ladies, etc., planting seeds of sexual immorality in the minds of their congregation, what do you expect the fruit of that harvest to be? This is why it's so important for us to stick to sound doctrine and minister from the unaltered word of God. If we stuck to the scriptures, this would not happen. And ladies, we have absolutely got to do better.
You can't
stop allowing Satan to use us to mislead and misguide God's sheep.
Amen.
We will be held accountable for every word that proceeds out of our mouth.
Yep. You should rewatch it then, Rebels, because she's preaching some truth, man. She's based for a fucking corn teeth. Oh, you're going to love this. This is for you, Rebels.
Cheryl looking to be the next TikTok viral sensation, but ends up getting a burning sensation instantly. Leg is tweaked and now she'll be known as Lip Trisket. Let's take a look at contestant number 2. 2 dudes riding nuts to butts and involuntary rear naked poke on the bike.
Involuntary gay
coming in strong, a couple of flip-a-doodle. From a trampoliner to taking one spring to the freaking wiener. Oh, takes a massive shot to the egg roll. His future kids have been Thanos and turned into dust particles. Who had it worse? Ghost riding on TikTok that instantly turns into shit talk. She gets violated by the bike. Contestant number 2. 2 douches on one bike. One breaks free while the other one gets violated by the bike like Bubba and Cellblock 4. Contestant number 3. Quite possibly the smallest trampoline spawn from hell, but that didn't stop Freddy. Wasn't ready for the offspring killer. Complimentary spring-a-ling to the ding-a-ling vasectomy for Freddy. Just wasn't ready for the big time.
Except for the girl on the bike.
Cheryl looking to be the next TikTok viral sensation, but ends up getting a burning sensation.
She got cripped. She got damaged. Her brain got broke. Here's my personal favorite.
It appears the feel-out process is over now, trying to take the back of his opponent, working side control, now delivering some nice elbows from the top, creating space. Now looking for the takedown, misses that overhand left, and the overhand right is slightly missed here, and now looking to close the gap here and it appears he's running away, and now they're going to attack the ref with a nice pimp slap. Oh my God, this fight is over. Both fighters are disqualified as they attack the ref.
Drunken homos.
Oh my God, he's just in there doing his job for the love of God. Starts off strong, takes the back, almost sets up a rear naked choke, but creates some space. You can see him delivering some nice elbows there from the ground. Then comes his scramble. He misses a left and misses the overhand right as we turn this into Benny Hill mode. And this is where the fight ends. Both fighters frustrated they couldn't beat each other, so now they're going to beat up the ref. Nice. It appears to feel
fucking Chinese. Probably. Oh, fuck. This is a good one, too.
Looks like these victims have given up the bike. They're smart. They're going to walk away, and it looks like he's been pushed, and he falls to the ground. Not quite sure what happens. We didn't see any gunfire, but surprise! It pulls up Bruce Willis, and it's like, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, you better run. And we'll take a look at the replay here, and also there's another angle we'll look at to find out what actually happened in the end. Right here, they gave up the bike. This guy put on his acting skills, but the thief gets cock-blocked as he hears the gun cock back, and booyah, unloads and automatically starts taking the asphalt temperature challenge. And you didn't think I'd really leave you hanging without another
Yeah, it's brilliant.
The aftermath cam is seen here. The thief gets cock-blocked, tries to run away, gets stopped in his tracks. Booyah, takes one in the leg. And obviously he'll be known now as Limp Bizkit.
And shove it up your lookie.
Giving up the bike there, smart.
Motherfucker, you better be careful. You go to carjack somebody, bike jack, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So I told this one idiot one day, you're not the only one with a gun, bitch.
You know, it pisses you off when you see somebody getting robbed, especially in these cities where there's weak-ass policies pushed by weak-ass politicians, giving criminals more courage to steal from hard-working people. But not today. That's not going to happen on their watch. Not because somebody's going to blast this guy with Lettucillin or somebody's going to beat him up. No, Karma's going to step in. The idiot decided to get all hyped up on drugs, but ends up getting hyped down. Falls flat, has a heart attack right in front of his victims. I don't understand why everybody's standing around when they should go kick the living shit out of this guy and freaking drag his ass through the entire city and put on a drag show. That's the type of drag show I can get behind. You know, it pisses you off when you see somebody getting robbed, especially in these cities where there's weak-ass policies pushed by weak-ass politicians, giving criminals more courage.
I got that link you dropped.
This is sort of like a Cain and Abel moment. This guy takes a rock and smashes the back window of this man's van, this vehicle. One thing you don't do in life is with an old man in a minivan, and it goes from Cain and Abel to disabled instantly. Man took it easy on this idiot. That's definitely not the rock that was thrown at the beginning. But let's take a look at the replay and find out what it was that smashed his head into Reese's pieces. Who knows what he was pissed off about? Maybe the man's sleeping with his woman. Maybe because the dude doesn't have a job doing stupid shit like this. But that doesn't stop Old Man Withers from grabbing what appears to be a fucking bondo as he produces a smash hit with his percussion kit. Withers already shuts down, and for that reason, we now throw it to Ludacris.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch.
That was brilliant. Oh, this is fucking stupid. Don't bring a butter knife to a motherfucking street fight.
The thief thought he was going to rob this man with his butter knife, but the man ended up delivering a hot pocket rocket straight to the dome, right on the button, and drops his ass like a marionette puppet that got its strings cut. The people of Colombia, the people all around the world are fed up with these thieves that think they're going to just rob people. Not today, not on this man's watch. He ends up finding an opening, takes a bait, hooks and sinks his ass as his knees buckle like a newborn deer.
You're grabbing somebody's hand like that? Damn, they're like a little balloon on a rope.
As for the criminal on the ground, well, he is now currently traveling to Goo Goo Gaga land. Congratulations, douchebag. The thief thought he was going to rob this man with his butter knife, but the man ended up delivering a hot pocket rocket straight to the dome, right on the button, and drops his ass.
Fucking mutt. You let somebody grab your hand like that? What'd you fucking going dancing, you queer? That was fucking insane. Fuck.
So stunning, so brave. A man walking around with a Ginsu knife. Nobody wants to take a chance with this guy, and why should they? Sheriffs are armed with rubber bullets, and they take a shot to the freaking nipple. My God, and another shot. And now they're going to send in the furnace so Cookie goes to work. And now nibbling on his egg roll and turning his egg roll into a crunchy sushi roll. My God, it is all over. Luckily, Cookie the dog wasn't injured by the man with the Ginsu knife. Let's take a look at the replays. Coward is lucky to take a real lead bullet to the nipple. My God, it'd be a different story with some leticillin doses. Instead, they chose a less lethal method when rubber bullet meets nipple and nipple jiggles. Tries to play it off like it doesn't hurt, but you know damn well that shit hurts. This is where the fur missile is deployed and activated and goes to work by gnawing on the man's egg roll. Cookie the dog ensuring this man doesn't reproduce anytime soon in the near future as his future children get Thanos to turn into dust particles.
Yeah. He's getting his back ravaged by that time, man. Fuck. Make sure to test the doggy for age. Yeah, he's got something, man. Sending the canine. Fuck. Fucking idiot. Oh, this is another idiot. People are just fucking stupid.
Dimitri on the left,
Ivan
Russia. On the right, taking a shot to the dome. Dimitri's trying to get the other passenger out as his road rage continues. And my God, this looks like a scene out of GTA Liberty City. Ivan's like, I've had enough of this shit as he snaps on their friggin' chin like a beef Slim Jim. Now Ivan giving his opponent a receipt for his efforts by throwing him around like a ragtag doll bitch. Then finishes up with a punch straight to the cranium. This guy starts things off by trying to be savage, kicks their car. My God, you never touch another man's car. Right here, Ivan's like, you know what? I'm not going home, a bitch. You are. And a double dose, turning their face into toast with those knuckle sandwiches being distributed generously here tonight. His buddy comes out and is like, we doing this? Okay, I guess we're doing this. And then gets involved immediately. Dude in the white shirt just turned his opponent into the Walking Dead. And Ivan here finishing things off. And it's just another case of fucking around and finding out real quick.
The more you know. Oh, this motherfucker doesn't remember this moment.
A special moment between a couple gets broken up by a robber who demands the jewelry, demands the goods. I don't think the robber realizes that every kick begins with pay. Takes one to the back of the dome. His flux capacitor is damaged. Man, let's take a look at the replay. What the hell? We even looked up the story because that kick was so perfect it almost looked staged. Couple of details stand out here. His neck snaps forward like a friggin' circus seal. Not only that, the man had a seizure after this, and the hero himself had to save him and pull his tongue out. And so the guy that kicked his ass saved his ass in the long run. Congratulations.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Oh,
a special moment between a couple gets broken up by a robber who demands the jewelry, demands the goods. I don't think the robber realizes that every kick.
He didn't have a chance. That's the only time you leave that your feet is if somebody isn't looking or if you already got them on the ropes.
Some dudes randomly arguing over a Fruit of the Loom shirt they probably bought at the swap meet, but that's besides the point. It's all about Discount Professor X coming through with a friggin' drive-by bitch slap to the dome. My God, for the first time ever here on Central Commentary. Take a look at the replay. Fighting over some Fruit of the Loom shirt, and then out of nowhere, Discount Professor X with a bitch slap. Maybe Corn-Fed Fred was the bitch that didn't have his money. Who knows?
Bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Bitch.
Some dudes randomly arguing.
Homeless hobos. Probably owed him money for fucking crack.
Well, it appears we have a couple of lowlifes trying to steal from hard-working people. You've seen the same scenario play out in city after city. I mean, this can also be seen as the IRS coming in to take money from small business owners. But This small business owner ain't taking shit from nobody as he sprays their face full of mace. Now about to take this little shit and do what his parents couldn't do while he's growing up. Now getting a nice little 5-finger discount slap to the friggin' Hot Pockets. In fact, this criminal might actually enjoy that. So now the girl is coming in. It's a team effort. Now taking some shots to the spare ribs. My God, this guy's taking a beat down. It appears the pup burglar is trying to get away and they apprehend him outside. It's beat down buffet. This criminal will never forget. And the others are like, thank you, don't come again. Well, it appears we have a couple of...
Fucking A.
Well, it's little idiots like this that just make you want to cringe inside. They think they own the world. They think they can do whatever they want. Self-entitled assholes like little Debbie here. The man was showing patience until little Debbie got a little out of control and now getting tossed into a whirlwind. My God, I think I just felt the world shake. But right now she's taking off the shoes. Not like that's going to make a difference because she has no balance as a sumo wrestler. There's no need for a replay. This whole thing was in slow motion. What a freaking cluster.
What a fucking clusterfuck. No need for a replay. It was all in slow motion. Oh yeah, this is fucking to change the subject.
A little bit about the study that just came out of is just so alarming.
The news is buzzing out of Lund University, Malmo, Sweden. Marcus Alden is the first author. The first demonstration in a human hepatic or liver cell line that the Pfizer vaccine, in fact, reverse transcribes and installs DNA into the human genome.
Wow. And so in simple terms, what does that mean, Dr. Bartlett?
Thank you for making it simple. So basically, there's an enzyme that can take that messenger RNA vaccine information and put it into the DNA of the person, into their DNA. And we were told that could not happen. So this is in a lab, but it's showing that
these people got to be arrested that were in charge, you know, that did all that shit and said, you got to do this, you got to do that.
We will oppose illegal migration. We will stop the anti-American change
this is in Poland.
Europe.
Będziemy opierać się
nielegalnej
imigracji i będziemy opierać się antyamerykańskiej polityce w Europie.
We were supposed to already be dead, Oz. What the fuck? Why aren't I dead? A bunch of people I know who got the jab are dead. It shouldn't be.
Donald Trump! Donald Trump!
Donald Trump! Donald Trump!
Donald Trump is not just a person. Is a symbol of freedom that will cover all the free world.
To nie jest tylko osoba, to nie jest tylko człowiek, to jest także symbol walki o wolność.
Here, here today, Sunday, in Poland and Sunday in Romania, we have presidential elections.
Tą niedzielę mamy wybory.
Who do they hate most? Who does Poland hate most? Russia or fucking Germany? Smell. What do you think? I mean, I know they hate Russia. Fucking music. Not allowed to raise my own hand on my daughter. Dogs thought daughters were in danger. I had a dog one time. Me and my cousin went to the bar and left a dog at his house with his kids, with the babysitter, and we came back and the babysitter was in the closet because she raised a hand to the kids. You can't hit kids around my dogs. They'll fucking kill you. Bum, bum, bum. Best guard you'll ever get is a dog. But that and a gun. Fuck, I always had one. Oh, this is for Amit. I know you're out there, Amit. The rest of you guys get some water.
It's a big girl summer.
I say, hold up, shawty smoking Zaza out the pack, I told her roll up. Niggas smoking stupid, looking crazy like they know us. You ain't got no money, plus you bummy and you toe up. You pretty but be so what?
It's a big girl summer.
I say, hold up, shawty smoking Zaza out the pack, I told her roll up. Niggas smoking stupid, looking crazy like they know us. You ain't got no money, plus you bummy and you toe up. You pretty but be so what?
It's a big girl summer.
I had to hit that. And without a co-host, I had to do something, and I figured that was for Amit. Because I got this thing coming up about his stupid cruises that he's selling. I'll show you again.
I've never seen the water.
This is New York City now. Holy fuck. Or Brazil or fucking.
They're fighting. Run! Damn! It looks so dusty.
God, what a hellhole. It was bad when I was there fucking in 2006. I can't imagine what it'd be like now. Where is this? Okay, here's where Hargrave is. I got sent a Risey clip, but I don't think I want to show you. It's pretty depressing. So, ICE agents raided a home in Los Angeles connected to an Iranian trafficking ring. 7 Iranian nationals were arrested at the house, including individuals on the FBI terror watch list. A couple snipers, too. Let's go. Take these fucks. Fucking crazy. Oh, this Washington Post, he's not just a journalist, he's a motherfucking editor. Guess what happened? Charged with possession of child porn, and they're trying to say it's because fucking Trump hates them. Look at this motherfucker. They all look the same. Fuck. We're supposed to buy this bullshit? Oh, 11 plus months later, we don't know what the fuck's going on with this motherfucker. They're trying to say he wasn't a tranny, all this other horse shit. He just walked up with a rifle and got on that roof, and all the people were screaming at the cops. Yeah, this is anybody in New York right now. Guess who posted this shit? Fucking Scott Baio. Fuck it, you're moving to Florida? All you carpetbaggers gonna wreck Florida. It's already too expensive to live there. Oh, Trump administration revealed that most pardons were signed late at night when Biden was asleep and he was unaware of who was being pardoned. So all this shit's on go to court. Yep. I don't trust any of these motherfuckers, if you want to know. Oh, this is that fucking Zoloft fucking Mama Duras bitch.
The pressure, no matter the attacks, I will not move on those principles. And I tell you, brothers and sisters of this message,
it's going to get worse, Rebels.
That we have an opportunity,
so bad that
starting tomorrow for early voting until
one
Election Day on June 24th, an opportunity to show that New Yorkers want that consistency. They want those principles. They want a belief in humanity. And alhamdulillah, in this city, we have 1 million Muslims. 200,000 of us are registered as Democrats.
Hear that?
But in the last election, only 7% of us voted. Now, I will not judge anyone in our community because often it feels like there's not much to vote for.
No.
But this year, we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity. And I can tell you, I began this race at 1%, and today I am just 2% away from Andrew Cuomo. 2% away from City Hall. 2% away.
So the Democratic Party hates this motherfucker, and they're planning on deporting him. Shit, he's funded Hamas. He's fucking done all kinds of shit. He's fucked. I sent a bunch of shit to Hargrave about it. He'll probably cover it on Sunday. Why is burning an American flag a First Amendment right, but burning a rainbow flag a hate crime? You fuck with a fucking fag flag, you're doing fucking 8+ years. You fuck with an American flag and they kiss your ass, and if the worst, you're getting a $25 fine. This is retarded. It makes no sense. You can't even drive on it if they paint it on the ground. The fuck? It's insane. Yeah, you're right, man. That's one thing I'll agree with fucking Schmeich Schmiller is fucking pride's a sin, man. It tells you right in the Bible, pride's a fucking sin. And if you're gonna deny that, you're fucking whatever. This is the carnival that Emmett wants to sell to you. Do you imagine being stuck on this fucking boat for a week? I'm gonna let that play again. Just so you see, next time you see Emmett, he wants to sell you one of his carnival cruises. This is a fucking what's going on them. Hell, I'd fucking swim home before I fucking go through that. That'd be like being fucking back in Detroit, fucking at the goddamn River Rouge fucking pools. They had these Rouge pools where all the fucking tropical people, we call them, were in the fucking 3-foot pool section. And you could go into the deep part and be all by yourself. If you got in trouble, just run to the deep part, man. This is so fucking true. Maybe the NFL should put this up in every locker room. The first African-American to receive the Medal of Honor in the Civil War was Sergeant William Harvey Carney, who, despite being shot in the face, soldiers, arm and legs, refused to let the American flag touch the ground. That's a motherfucking boss. I mean, if you're going to fucking... Yeah, tropical people is what we call them in Detroit because nobody can get offended. I mean, motherfucking doctors here, they don't have American Indian, Native American, whatever the fuck you want to call us now, for the fucking thing when they ask you what the fuck you are. And they told me now I'm Pacific Islander. I'm from Hawaii. So I make fun of them. I go, I got upgraded. My family think it's stupid, and so do I. I'm just like, what are you going to do, though? They want to erase us. They took the bitch off the butter. They took Aunt Jemima off. I heard they're bringing Aunt Jemima back, though. And this is New York right now.
No, bro. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You're gonna do it, bro. Oh, look at him. Let me get him. Let me get him.
You fucking cops are fat as fuck. I thought this was AI when I first saw it. It's just a typical night. God, what a nightmare. That's as bad as that boat shit. If you're in a city, get the fuck out of the city. Oh, this is from Retard Finder, our bro. You're gonna love this shit. This one guy goes around and he does interviews. He's got a...
Do you be in support of a chant like "Death to America"?
At this point, I do not think America deserves to exist.
If you go to any other country to live, because you obviously don't like America, what country would you go to?
I would probably, at this point, go to...
Oh, he sounds
China.
good.
Would you be in support of a chant like "Death to America"?
He's going to go to China. You know what the fuck would happen to you in China, you retard? God. God, God, God. Oh, she's gonna get high like EVS.
Fuck.
God, could you imagine what that smells like? Fuck. Oh yeah, did you hear about this shit? Ayatollah Khomeini says, "Congratulations on our dear Iranian victory over the U.S. regime. The U.S. regime entered the war directly because it felt that if it didn't, the Zionist regime would be completely destroyed. It entered the war in an effort to save that regime, but achieved nothing." It was a hell of a victory you guys got. This is that bitch from Europe.
I want to express my full support and solidarity to the Budapest Pride and to the LGBTIQ+ community. In Europe, marching for your rights is a fundamental.
They're going to find out the hard way like we did.
You have the right to love who you want to love and be exactly.
Yeah, that's all they say they want, but that isn't what it ends up being. And you know that, and I know that. They wanted to be left alone. They just wanted to do their own thing. This is bullshit. So now they're saying on Blue Sky to kill your local ICE agent. Somebody's got to lock these motherfuckers up. Oh, this shit's spreading now. If you guys remember the smelly hippie we covered, well, now I guess it's spreading all over.
Can someone explain to me the phenomenon of this personality type?
I am great.
It seems that in my lifetime, a new type of enlightened individual emerged. Someone who claims to be able to channel godlike entities.
Feel the energy of the blue avians.
Oh shit, that would suck for them.
And aliens from other dimensions.
Here are 3 signs that you might be an Arcturian starseed.
They appear to be and present
you
themselves
ever
as
hear
being
those guys talk,
extremely
Oz?
spiritual
We're
or
Goyim.
in touch with otherworldly phenomena.
Yes, we are here.
Oh,
we are here. We are very happy to be here. Yes, indeed, dear one. Yes, we are here.
But what's really going on here? Are these
the
people
fuck
part
was
of
that?
a new spiritual revolution?
It isn't me, it's my mom.
Or is it simply an identity where people display themselves on social media as spiritually enlightened?
God, that must suck.
I'm a starseed.
Can living like these people suggest actually make your life?
No, don't. They're all smelly hippie fucks. God, I grew up around hippies and I hated them all. Oh, this bitch right here. She was in a LA motherfucking thing, probably part of that group that confronted Hargrave, and a car ran her over, and now she's suing, and she can't sue
Hi,
anybody.
my name is Jennifer Tiernan, and on Saturday after leaving the No Kings protest, I was struck and injured by a motor vehicle while leaving the protest. The cops here in Catskill, New York, took several days to get an accident report together. And they would not give me any information. They never interviewed me after the accident. I've been asking for information for days because I've been very traumatized by this event. And now, in order to re-traumatize me, the cops here in Catskill are telling me that it's my fault that I put my human body in the street to be hit by a motor vehicle. The people in the motor vehicle actually got out and started screaming in my face after they had struck me. I spent the rest of the day in the hospital having x-rays and MRIs, CAT scans on my pelvis and on my head.
And she smells.
They never came to check on me. They never came to ask me any questions. They never did anything.
Fucking 18
and now they're giving me a citation for being in the road.
Yeah, she got for obstructing traffic. She got
I think that's a bunch of crap, and I'm very, very upset because I want to press criminal charges against this person
that ran her over.
Me, and the cops just handed me a fucking citation saying that it's my fault, that my fragile human body got hit by a motor vehicle after the protest. I have not yet seen the videos. They refused to show them to me without a FOIL request, which of course I will file. That's all I have to say for now. But protect and serve, I don't think so.
That's what the cop said. It was her fucking fault. So they gave her a ticket for obstructing traffic. If Hargrave wanted to, he probably could have killed her. This is insane.
Somebody said to me that if Jesus is black, heaven is a ghetto. Everywhere black people live is a damn ghetto. Why should I be yelling at the white man? Hell, if it wasn't for him, we'd all probably be dead from diseases and sickness. Or hell, we each other. Wasn't for the white man. The white man built America. You say the slave built America. Don't they cover that lie? I'll slap the taste out of your mouth. You ain't built nothing. Half the time what you did build as a slave, the white man had to whoop your ass with a whoop to get you to do that little bit of work that you didn't do. It to whoop your ass to get it done. Talk about we built them. You ain't built a damn thing. Don't own a damn thing. None of it. You had Harlem, you threw that away. No, thank God for the white man. Thank God. He's built America and some other safe places.
Guy from Boondocks.
Built airlines so you can ride around on. Built automobiles. Hell, y'all ain't got one nation in Africa have built a car talking that damn talk. The only thing y'all can do is play basketball, run up and down the court like a bunch of double-jointed fools.
He was bitter. I guess he couldn't play basketball. Trump's term limit plan. Trump's plan to limit House members to 6 years and senators to 12 years, which would remove 73% of the Congress right now, including 318 House reps and 46 senators to drain the swamp. I say, fuck yeah, you know that? I haven't shared it. I can quote it. Oh, this is insane. This construction worker.
I was a Trump supporter. I don't know how long I can keep doing this. I have a construction company, and not a fucking thing is getting done. This is what I get. This is what I fucking get. Nothing but white boys. It takes 4 days to do a one-day job.
I got a nephew that's got a construction company, and he's bitching like this guy, and I told him that you ought to be arrested too if you got a bunch of foreign fucks working for you and you're bitching that you're losing money. I go, we all lost money when that crooked fuck was in office. Now you're going to lose a little bit of money until you get your shit together and get it right. So John Rich says, I'd estimate well above 90% of Republicans and Democrats are either leveraged, blackmailed, bought, and paid for by elites outside of our country. You want to know why we have such a shit show on our hands? Because almost every one of them answers to somebody other than we the people. That's a fucking amen right there. Oh, and who the fuck? Look what the fuck is happening to this. The fuck, dude? You're aging like a fucking old man. You think with all the money they got, they could at least make her look like an old lesbian or some shit, like the other rich fucks. So the House just passed a bill that's going to deport all illegal aliens who drive drunk. So if they get caught drunk driving, they're going to arrest them all. Oh yeah, Zog. They've been saying that for years, dude. And this is from fuck, he calls himself the Dark Overlord now.
Okay, so Crumble Cookies is at Walmart now. What will be here? Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, we're gonna try the.
That is insane. Filming yourself like that? You're committing a crime and you're filming yourself doing it?
Okay, here's the chocolate chip.
God, that is nuts to me. Jeez. It's like that guy who sprayed the bug spray on the fruit and shit. Oh, this fucking retarded fuckwit right here. Somebody's paying him to be a moron. It's the only way.
You can just kill ICE agents. You know that? You can just kill them. You don't have to hold your phone in their face and ask people when their birthday is and ask people what their name is and then try to find wherever they end up in Los Angeles.
This retard.
You can kill them. This isn't about social media clout anymore. This isn't about video. This isn't about the phone.
Forbidden
this
donut.
Is about
you know
get a gun and start killing ICE agents.
Sex. This motherfucker kept saying that over and over, and they arrested his ass finally. You're not allowed to say kill ICE agents. They're doing an AI song about Bye Bye Mohammed. As soon as they finish it, we'll play it. And she's going to be doing sex instead of eating food underneath them tables. So I've seen girls like that, man. The more in public they can do it without getting caught, the more it gets them off. Why the fuck aren't we hanging all them motherfucking criminals? Because they're all hiding and protecting each other. That isn't a man, baby. He comes out in support of taxing whiter neighborhoods. They're going to raise the taxes in the white neighborhoods now in New York. Whatever the fuck that means. Oh, this fucking shit is hilarious. Kilmar got into that big thing. I don't know if you heard about it. Once he got here to America, they were fighting for him to be let loose. And then they said that he isn't a flea, whatever the fuck it means. When you're not going to flee, they said he isn't going to flee. So he just shouldn't be held. And then he said, don't let me go, after the judge that's a piece of shit was going to let him go. Because he said ICE is going to grab me as soon as you let me go, and they're going to send me to back to El Salvador in a third party country. And then the judge said, okay, then we're going to hold you back. And then now they just are going to remove him. The judge just said that they can take him. So he's getting sent out anyways. And then this is up. They're going to, sorry, I had to sneeze. They're going to be hiring bounty hunters now. I think it's, how much did it say here? $1,500 per person. I want in, man. That's all I know.
I'll make it as quick as possible. My name is Martin Alvarado. I'm a bounty hunter by trade. I've been introduced by my agency. I'm from Seattle. Tacoma called me and told me that as the waves go through, this is the first wave. The second and third is when they're going to hire us. The ICE is going to hire us bounty hunters, and they're going to be giving $1,500 to $1,000 per legal.
Man, I want in.
How are you going to stop us from coming through? Because we don't have to worry about warrants. We don't really have to follow too many of the laws. And if we're going to be deputized by ICE, we can pretty much do anything we want. They're already going over there and creating the squads as we speak now. That's why they called me. So as soon as I get back with my squad in Tacoma, we will be coming down the state. $1,000 per illegal is a pretty good price just to do things that you kind of enjoy. However, what you guys are going to do.
You don't want them dead or alive.
Are you going to pay us more?
Yeah, I got to catch them all.
Are you going to pay us $2,000?
Got to catch them all.
Leave them alone?
You should be making those kind of comments. We're going to create panic right now.
I'm not creating panic. I'm trying to give you guys informed of what's going on.
You're comparing numbers right now. You shouldn't be doing that.
Well, I'm just stating a fact of what are you guys going to do to stop us from doing our job?
Nothing.
Maybe you shouldn't be doing that job at all.
Why?
We're
What part of illegal don't you understand?
Can't put a price in.
You can put a price on every human being. Every human is worth a dollar amount.
It's not right.
Well,
yeah,
that's
well,
not
that
right.
doesn't
That's
mean
your
that
problem.
it doesn't there.
If you don't
All right, so we're gonna have to ask you to stop. You know, and around here we don't refer to people as illegals.
I'm not going to get
they're
politically
human
correct
beings.
because it bothers you guys.
This is
But your
gold.
sensitivity is not our problem.
Well, it is my
Aiding and
it is my
abetting
problem.
Probably.
is a problem.
It's the
You,
gay
you know
squad.
what? It is my
They all
it
got
is
kicked
my
out
problem.
when Biden
To
lost.
beware because
Well, it's
they are
time for you to be
hiring
quiet.
us.
It's time for you to be quiet. It's time for you to be quiet and leave
Why? Because I'm telling the truth.
because you don't even have the cojones to wear take off the mask, bro. That's why. Then there you go. You got some? Now get out of here. Take them with you. Goodbye.
Oh, again.
Okay, yeah.
It's a fucking common sense, man. People who are arguing against us, they're criminals. Oh, Tim Walz did this speech today at the thing, the burial or whatever they call that, the service for the people who died, and he totally came out looking like a total loser. So this guy got charged for stealing Wagyu cattle, semen, and embryos from a farm in regional Northwest, wherever the fuck this is, Wales. I thought that was pretty fucking gross. I can see stealing the beef, but why all the other shit?
Stop! Just calm down. Don't do it. Hey! No!
Oh, New South
Stop!
Wales, thank
Just
God.
calm down. Don't do it.
You guys can smell what you want here.
Hey! No! Stop! Just calm down.
I think I might be using that for an opening. I can't use kids anymore, guns. Pods of orcas are ramming migrant boats off Spain and Portugal, and scientists don't know why. And the orca says, fuck illegal immigrants. They normally don't eat humans because they say we smell and taste like shit to them. If the smoke is pink, it's a girl. If it's blue, it's a boy. Tell me that isn't funny. That guy looks nervous as fuck. Japan offers ninja studies degree. I didn't see you in class yesterday. Thank you, sir. Ninjas are everywhere. White lives matter. Black lives matter. And then the baby goes, I hate niggers and women. Oh, fuck. Also, Trump put out a real truth, whatever the fuck he calls them. A truther, whatever the fuck he calls them. Natasha Bernhard should be fired from CNN. I watched her for 3 days doing fake news. She should be immediately reprimanded and then thrown out like a dog. She lied on the laptop from Hell Story. We all knew that. I got pictures of that laptop that I'd be ashamed to show anybody. In fact, he did a great job and hit paid her. The bitch should just be fired. Hold on, I got to deal with Domino. Let me find something to put on.
I'm supposed to do my job when we bombed Iran, and we're just supposed to like go around about. We're just supposed to get these boxes out without being worried.
Well, for starters, you can realize you're not nearly as special as you think you are. Put down your phone and start stocking shelves. But I guess we probably shouldn't ask for miracles. You can also be grateful that you're a woman living in America where you're allowed to have a job instead of Iran where you're, not. You can be grateful that nobody's tried to throw you off a roof today for your spangly little pride flag. And you can also be grateful that we are still defended by the most powerful military in the entire world, most of whom, thank God, look and sound nothing like you.
I just want to know how I'm supposed to do my job when we bombed Iran, and we're just supposed to like go around about. We're just supposed to get these boxes out without being worried. I just need somebody to explain to me how I'm supposed to not crash out.
Well, for starters,
Sorry, I had to let the dogs out. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'll see you on Wednesday night, and I'll play that thing you sent. Smell on Wednesday. All right, hail everybody and bow. Thanks for coming.
No reply, I've rung your number day and night. Wonder why nothing seems to come out right. No reply, I wonder why. I keep on trying to dial. Signify that you care if I exist. Don't you lie, you've got me powerless to resist. Signify, don't you lie. I don't want to wait to know the scene. You imply you want to change the scenery.
Mainstream media and say, you're going to call us racist? You're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs? Fuck you.